Hello. Hi. Hi. Hey. Oh, we on? We live? Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all would have never opened the motherfucking door for me.
Where that came from?
I just know shots fired.
Yo, yo. It's your girl, T. True. It's the Breathe Easy podcast. It's a Breathe Easy podcast. You already know.
That's it.
You feeling good today? Okay, then I like it.
And it's your girl, Just Aggressive.
Green Eye Candy Bear.
Hey.
And today we got somebody that had been ducking and dodging me for about 7-8 months now. But he's finally here.
And who is that?
When the truth don't work, they start telling lies. Tdripp, 954, 2Ps. What's happening, y'all? We live.
Wait. So what you trying to say? I'm lying?
You ain't telling the truth.
I'm not telling the truth?
A fib is a fib. We gonna go over here sugarcoat it for you.
We went over this the other night when we saw you at that spot. We
How
talked
long
about
ago
this.
was that?
That was a
Long
Right.
time ago.
You said the other night, like it was
I know,
yesterday.
like
Well, I'm Jamaican. That's what we say.
Oh, okay. I'll bring you to court then. The other night. 5 months ago, the other
Yeah, it
night.
was.
You got
I'm
it.
saying, it was the other night.
Nah, but with you, I got a chance in court. That's what I'm saying. If the other night was 5 months ago, I could win.
Listen to you. You sound like a real criminal.
I
You
wouldn't
been
say
to court
that.
a
Come on.
lot?
Don't do that.
You been to court a lot?
I've seen people go.
Oh, okay.
I've seen people go.
So Tdripp, what's going on?
Another day in paradise.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
That's what they call it. This wicked ass world is not motherfucking paradise.
Right.
Right.
Nowhere near.
But you got to make the best of it, though.
We
here.
do.
You know, we here.
That's why we laugh. You know what I mean? To keep from
Right.
crying.
Right.
So, what made me how I found you or your music was I was listening to DJ Frisco 950, and they had your
Shout
song.
Shout out Frisco.
Hey.
Damn, what's the name of the song again?
Thuggin. Most likely it was Thuggin.
Thuggin. There you go. I was about to say dripping. I don't know why.
What happened?
Thuggin. And I was like, hold up, this nigga riding. So then whenever I hear somebody music that I like, I always go to their IG, and I went to your IG and I see you knew all these niggas that I know and shit, and I'm like, oh, I could possibly get him in the podcast.
Wow.
So
That's
how
what's
did
up.
you link up with DJ Frisco, or how did you get your song in rotation?
I mean, I've been fucking with Frisco. It was just a situation where I just had to have something that I felt like was worth giving him.
okay,
You know, sometimes you don't want to just give a person anything because you had the conveniency.
right,
So I was like, let me give him something where I know he gonna fuck back with it,
Right.
opposed to it just being a business endeavor.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So, and it was reciprocated pretty big because after that, you know what I'm saying, now we doing more things, and I actually got something in his chest come tomorrow.
oh, okay,
So y'all be on the lookout for that. But it's out right now. It's called Double Dare. I mean, I don't want to say it's a club banger, but it's definitely relatable to the men and the women.
okay,
Yeah.
I need to hear that.
Yeah.
Where's that? All platforms on Apple Music?
No,
all
it's
that?
only on YouTube right now. Just
Okay.
the video app. It's gonna be on Apple and all that other
Yeah.
stuff come this week.
All right.
just
So
ain't put
what's
it out
what's
there
the
yet.
song about?
Everybody's been Nickelodeon, Double Dare.
Double Dare, right?
I mean, Double Dare in the concept of how I have it is more like I get tired of seeing it where it's the uniform with men and women where a man always has to be the one to holler at a chick.
Okay.
Respectfully, I feel like if you like something you see, you should be able to approach it too, because it might not be even be seeing you.
I agree, but anyways, we're getting
So that's
to
why.
No, go ahead.
But that's why I said Double Dare, because I know that it takes damn near double the energy for a woman to even feel like she got to step out.
I
and
don't
do
know.
I don't know.
think it's different.
I think it's evolved
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that women have changed, And that's the problem for me. Men are not doing the things that men used
Yep.
to do or men supposed
Yep.
to do, and the women are taking over
Yep.
that role of a man.
And remember, I just
That's
said that the
why-
other night.
But y'all
when
going,
we were out.
wait. But y'all going deep though. Y'all talking
Yeah.
about taking over roles. All I'm saying is, if you like something you see,
Well,
Okay.
that's what I'm
if we
saying.
out
The
in
other night we
if
were at
out
the
in the
club.
club setting, and I might see you, but I might not see you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Where you see me, you be like, well, damn, who this nigga is?
Okay.
Approach. I mean, what's the problem?
Okay, but that's what I was saying. We went to the club. Remember, I just said that.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
like these dudes, and they were looking at the girl, like you see them whispering to
Checking
each other,
her out,
and then
yeah.
they look at
Right.
her, then they say something, they look at her,
Be-
and I'm just
well,
like, why don't
thank
nobody
you.
go and say something to her? You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want to no more. They scared to get shot down or
And that's why
rejected.
she was saying kind of like roles reversed, because the women are more aggressive now. A
Yeah.
woman will more likely see a nigga and be like, I'm gonna go holler at
I'm
him.
gonna go holler
And
at
a nigga
him.
just look and be like, nah, she
No
probably
knock
ain't
to
gonna
what
talk.
y'all saying, but I do feel like it is also the caliber of the man. I don't feel
True.
like that's just a situation where it's just like that now.
True.
So if a nigga is even on some scared straight shit, like you sound like you want some jit shit. Really.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, I don't think a woman's even going to entertain that bullshit
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
Because you got niggas over here still talking about, hey yo, go tell her.
Well, I don't think I would take.
Wait,
someone
ayo,
seriously.
ayo, what?
You got niggas still telling niggas to go tell her I like her.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
That's kind of cute though. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So that way, when he get little boy after y'all do talk, he can't feel no type of
Well,
way.
I mean, that's the thing.
He
Like,
came off with a little boy approach.
well, see, that's the thing. It's like maybe that's his approach, but once his friend come and be like, "Hey, my boy like you" or whatever, I'm like, "Okay, tell him to come talk to me," and he come over.
But that was
that's
the
gonna
common sense,
determine
though.
the.
You don't think so?
No, because it's like sometimes maybe like rejection, like you said, maybe he don't want to actually come and say it because he's afraid to get turned down.
Nah,
so
man.
if his homeboy go and say something, he just come and be like, "Nah, she ain't feeling you."
What's
All
the
right.
worst thing that y'all could tell a man?
No.
That's rejection though.
No.
Some people don't like
thank
rejection.
you.
Yeah.
I got a man.
Some people don't like rejection. It's just like, you know how many niggas done like shot bitches just for her telling them no?
No. It's
Just
probably-
for her being
it's
like,
probably
no.
The way, it's probably the way she did it. I don't know. I don't know anyone
Right.
that's ever shot anybody for
Right.
that, but I'm sure it's her attitude.
But what I'm saying is still, rejection is rejection.
Yeah.
So if you come and holler at a girl and she's like, no, I wouldn't talk to you. No. Why would you shoot her? Like, is
Right.
is that
Facts.
serious?
On to the next.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like some people don't know how to deal with rejection. So instead of having it in their face, they'll like, okay, have their boy go and say something. And then once he do come over and talk, then you can determine if he a little boy or if he was just like,
But see,
So
the
you
thing,
would be okay with the girl coming up to you and being like, "Hey, what's up?"
I mean, it happens already.
Okay.
oh shit,
So I mean, no toot to the horn. I'm just saying.
toot toot.
But it's like I feel like if I'm gonna throw a gesture out there for me to try to get a girl, I'll probably, hey, waitress, send 2 drinks over there for her and the homegirl.
Okay.
Like something like that. But I wouldn't have my dog just go directly to her.
Right.
Like, nah.
All right, but
I
okay,
need to
so
be
you
able to
send the
speak for
drinks,
me.
then what? Suppose you send the drinks and they just be like, thank you. And
Nah,
then they
I mean,
keep on moving.
Nah, it's cool. They could do that because I'm not doing it with an obligation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it just so you know I'm paying attention.
But what are you expecting though? Do you expect to get the drinks and her to come over
Nah,
and be like, oh, thank you for
I'm
the
gonna be
drink?
able to detect off of dialect and dialogue. So
Okay.
once I see how her body language is, after I seeing that and now she's paying attention to me now, okay, now I go ahead and I approach it.
Okay.
Before it leave, I'm gonna approach it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's all on how you go about.
Right.
Or I might just tell them to come to the section where we at.
Right.
It don't have to be no distant,
Okay, so suppose she like real bougie and like, tell
I mean,
him
that's
I am
cool,
not coming
too.
over there.
That's cool,
Tell
too.
him to come over here to me.
To me, I always want to lean on the weed and alcohol when it comes to that because the reason why I say that is because she could be bougie but yet still bad, and now it's all on how bad do you want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you might go that extra where that you might not have had you would have been a little bit sober.
Right. True.
So,
True.
Sometimes it could be a good juju where you just trying to like, man, like, hey, shit, I ain't taking no 4 At least you got to give me 2 no's for me to say I'm
Okay,
straight,
yeah. Yeah, because that persistence sometimes it does
Yeah.
Yeah,
work.
it does.
Yeah.
It does.
But you just don't want to be forceful either, so you
Right.
got to know when to
Right.
just chill.
Because some women like to know that, okay, he gonna keep trying.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like it's not like, okay,
Right.
he just trying to holler at me. I said no. Okay, now he gonna holler at the next girl
Right,
that passed
right.
by, or
Oh.
you know.
Yes.
Oh, so that's what you do. You just pass drinks to girls you want. You know how y'all talk.
Right.
So
Exactly.
if I do that, it ain't like you gonna sit there
Y'all
and
finna
just
be broke by the end of
swept
the
off
night.
your feet. Right. But remember, it's also a shot being thrown too to see how you respond
Right,
to it.
right.
So
Yeah.
So where are you from?
down here. Lauderdale.
Like Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale.
I mean, I'm gonna give
Shallow,
it to you like this. I'm not from one particular spot in Broward County.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because the type of family I had, you know, so we always moved.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I used to live in Miramar. Shout out to my niggas in Miramar. You feel me? Went to Miramar High. Then after that, we moved down here. I went to Hollywood. Shout out my niggas in Hollywood. Went to Hollandale. Shout out my niggas in Hollandale. You know what I'm saying? So I got little bits and pieces of damn near the whole city. But, you know, now I'm more on the north side. So, you know, fuck with my niggas in the know. You know, Plantation. That's where a nigga went to school at, graduated.
Well, yeah, what high school you went to?
It's north of Miramar.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's north of Miramar.
What high school you went to?
I went to Miramar, Plantation, and South Plantation.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to South.
Yeah.
I think I'm older than you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No, I ain't just saying it either. Some people, I mean, you know, they say black don't crack, but
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You got to really be on some fucked up shit to be, oh, yeah, you look your age. Cigarettes, you know, stress.
And somebody that me and you was just talking about earlier, but you don't look it either.
Nah.
But
why?
that
How old are
person,
you?
I'm
Can you
35.
tell?
Yeah, 35.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you don't 35.
yeah, just a little bit older.
But
But,
you outgrown,
Mature.
mature.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
You know,
like
we
the
get
word?
wise as we get older.
Yeah, we did.
Like
Well,
Some
my
people.
mother
Some people.
say. I mean, you right. You
Some.
got that.
Yeah, because I know some motherfuckers it seem like they got dumber the older that they got.
Oh,
You definitely still learn shit as you get older.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
and you're more open to learn. I think when you get older.
That's true. You have an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel about like we were talking about earlier, like role reversals? Do you think that that's happening? Do you see it where it's like women are starting to be more independent and not really leaning on guys because they worthless?
I'm gonna tell you why I see it at. Why I see it happening is, yeah, I see it happening, but where I don't like where I see it happening at times is when I feel like for every woman that feels like they need to do that, don't necessarily need to do that. If you playing that respectable stance to let your man lead, in due time allow that. I'm not saying wait forever if you don't see it.
Right.
But if you never give it the opportunity for him to be what he's supposed to bring to the table, I mean, how could you just disclose it? You know, the whole situation. Just throws it off.
Would you get with would you get with a woman that maybe may not have something to offer or bring to the table and she learns in the relationship with you?
I'm cool with that as long as she's not masculine.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want her to be in her femininity. I feel like when she
so if
needs to
she's
be
a bum,
masculine
if
is
she's
when
a
she needs to be
bum, but
masculine.
she's feminine, that's cool.
No.
If she work at Walmart, you okay with that? As long as she working?
I mean, she on her shit, yeah.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
don't knock nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It is what
But
it
that's
is.
what I'm saying. So if she has nothing, like she has nothing to bring to the table,
So then
she
we-
give her a chance.
She got 2 kids.
I don't
She
want
working
to.
at Walmart,
I don't want
her
to
baby
sound like I'm
daddy
being
sucks.
funny, but that means we have nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm
What?
saying?
But suppose you're established. You're the man and you're established.
Right.
Why can't you bring her and bring her up?
And she help you build that foundation together.
Why? Because at the end of the day, it's only a one-sided benefit.
No, but I mean, for now.
For now, right?
now.
Right, for now. But
But
at the
what
end of
if
the
you
day,
see
it's
the
still the
potential
roulette
in her?
it's still the roulette you got to take though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You give
It
it a
is.
shot. Like suppose you get with her and you see,
I'm not-
okay,
I'm
she
not
don't have
knocking
nothing
the
right
shot.
now,
I'm just taking
but you
you
see
on
she
the
got that
obligation.
mentality. She got like she
Yeah.
got a mental go getter mentality. She just don't have it right now.
Right,
You
or
wouldn't
she-
think like,
or-
okay, let me see if I could kind of lead her in the right direction she's trying to go.
I mean,
Or-
I gotta see where her head at. I mean, we gotta
You have
be able
kids?
to. Nah, I don't got no kids.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
damn, that's rare.
That's really
But
good.
you know, I gotta see what like how she move. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see how I can't just give you the answer just off of what we talking about.
Right.
It's all
Okay.
based on the individual. You know what I'm saying? So to knock everybody, obviously you can't because you're
Right.
gonna give somebody a shot.
Right.
But I mean, based off how they move, it gives you the determination
So-
of how you're gonna continue to move.
I'm sure you've heard about this whole Hennessy thing going around.
Oh
Lord.
gosh.
Lord,
What,
I don't know what
so,
happened.
but what I'm confused about is that how do you, if you don't like niggas and you a straight man, how do you not? I want from a male's perspective because I'm so confused. How do you not know that's a dude?
Right.
Because unless you the type of dude you just want to get some top, you just like
Right.
okay, I'm gonna just let
Can I
this
tell
bitch
y'all
do
something?
this. How do you not know?
Let me tell y'all something. With no knock to any artist that's out there doing anything. And the reason why I'm speaking from artists is because it's being pinned on
Right, on
artists.
artists,
It's
correct,
not
correct.
pinned on regular guys.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So saying that is to say this. Everybody over there trying to do what they do musically and get themselves where they trying to go to take care of them and their family. But when it comes to who you are when you look in that mirror behind them closed doors and them four walls, that's why I feel like that conversation we talking about is them niggas that they're not used to just being a regular guy and dating a regular woman or being able to, they might be that guy that might have to, hey man, go tell her I like her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I look at it, it's like, what type of dude is actually the ones doing this shit? Not saying that just because you scared to talk to a girl, you feminine.
Right.
You do raise the eyebrow of suspicion where it's like, well, what extent would you go when you rather dry via your phone log?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody calling you. Ain't nobody laid up with you. Ain't nobody, oh, baby, where you at? I'm hungry.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So when you got somebody that you could potentially see that really is not being, like, living in their truth, even though, like, the music is, like, damn near a facade in a sense, take that cape off and then show us who you is. If you that same man, then it's like, okay then. But if not, then it's okay. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. And the reason why I say that is because when it came to Hennessy pointing out the people that she was pointing out, no knock to nobody, but I didn't know none of them.
No,
I follow a few of those people.
You see what I'm
do?
saying?
Yeah.
I think I did follow like maybe one or two.
Yeah, I follow a few of those people.
You see? So that's why I'm like, you know, if anybody knows those particular individuals outside of them being an artist, how are they in real life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That would really give us the determination to say, is it surprising enough?
I don't know. I still feel like she's wrong for doing that.
I think
I still feel like she's wrong for doing that, and people get killed for shit like that.
From what I was told, they said that it was brought up to ask, and then she went ahead and just said, "I'm not gonna lie." Yes. So I don't know how true that is.
I don't know, because I just feel like if you know that you're a church, you know the culture. You know that shit is not acceptable. Right. You know what I mean? Well, a lot of people don't accept it. So why not just keep it on the low? Why not just be like, nah.
And then you gonna have niggas coming after you. For
all the backlash.
Giving out all their business.
Right. You didn't have to say that. What do you mean I'm not gonna lie? Why not lie? You've been lying this whole time.
The only reason why I feel like maybe he...
Or maybe she hasn't been lying, or he hasn't been lying.
I feel like if she or he was, you know, if it was lying, I think right. I feel like it had to been maybe the mentor to say, well, I don't have the parts anymore. Like he started to like live within the fairy tale of what he wants to be.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
because how you a stripper and you got a whole dick? That's what I'm saying. It gotta have a pussy.
Because
remember we were saying that.
Look here. If you don't have the pussy and y'all niggas was hitting, you know.
That's what she was saying.
Ass and a pussy do not feel the same.
They don't feel the same.
That's
and remember, one has a rejuvenation.
Right.
So if that shit ain't producing no juice like that,
right,
and you just in there like that, no, you know,
right,
what you need to be in that particular space.
Right.
Oh, so you're saying, I don't know,
I feel like you all the way what we think you could be right now, courtesy of the only thing I think that could possibly save you was the fact that if it has a pussy, maybe.
Right.
Where they could be like, they was fooled.
Because that dick is finna get hard. No, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get hard.
Right, you dancing on the stage. And the club that they said that he was dancing at is a full nude club, ain't it?
Like, so then it must,
must
have a pussy.
Coming from a strip club background, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we interviewed women, we ain't never, we used to always tell them, like, you know, script to your naked. On auditions and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just so we could just, you know, I want to see how you work the pose. Two, I gotta see how you cater to the customer.
Right.
Me? Without it being something sexual, but you gotta be able to pull the money too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at the women and you looking at everything you see, everybody might be like, damn, you got naked women in front of you. But it be more than that, you feel me? So saying that, I don't see what no strip club would have allowed, because it would jeopardize their own face card.
Right. Oh, that's true.
To have a woman / man.
So something ain't making sense.
So she probably did have a pussy.
We don't have all the facts.
Even if she got a vagina, like, she look hella tough in the face.
She do.
Like, her face is strong.
She do.
Her hands are big as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's
even still, it's like suspect, like.
But that's where it go back to the
it
desperate
don't matter.
dude.
It's just like when you there, you on that C class, you drinking, you smoking.
And
shit
she
feel good.
red, and you already
Right.
know how these niggas are about red bitches. So they see this
Well,
red
hold on,
girl.
I take offense. I'm
no,
not red,
come
I'm
on,
yellow.
we talked about that
I'm
already.
high yellow, I'm red, but okay.
They put these red girls on a fucking pedestal.
do.
Some
They
of them
do.
be ugly as fuck, but just because she got that color, they praise them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like a lot of them got caught up. It was a red bitch with some curly hair, and everybody was.
I don't feel like that's what it was in its totality. I feel like it was
They
a nigga.
That had a
Probably-
part to do with it,
But
though.
they probably didn't care because a lot of men are coming out that they're bisexual too.
You got a lot of niggas that's doing what
Yeah.
they doing, saying what they saying.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it ain't no woman there that, hey, babe,
Yeah.
where you at, babe? It's nothing home. Like,
But-
you go
but-
home to
yeah,
I'm
right.
just being honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, you
Yeah.
go home
so
to
it's
your
like, damn,
little
I gotta
Glock
fuck something. I
2000.
can't just live to die and I don't put my dick in nothing.
Right. That-
I think that's the mental that
That's
these niggas
fucked up, though.
came to succumb to. It's just the facts, though.
That's true.
You know, as much factual shit that we've been talking about how the world has changed, I feel like right now it's got even worse when it comes to the level of desperation.
Right.
Because women have such a high expectation, and these niggas know they can't hold up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got to take what I can get.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
I think that's
That's
I
true.
think that's
No,
some of these
you're
niggas' mentality,
absolutely-
bro.
you're
But the
absolutely
thing
correct.
about
That's
it
true.
is when they're messing with these strippers and shit like that, you're paying for it basically. Cause I know they not fucking these niggas for free. They're paying
Nah,
for
of
it.
course.
So if you have to pay for it, why not go after what the fuck you want?
How could you go
Because
after
the-
something you don't have the cash for?
because the stripper, you know it's expected
Right.
when you go there, so you can only go there when you have the money.
You ever,
Right.
you ever went to the store with no money and you knew you was gonna window shop because you couldn't buy nothing?
Right.
Look at it the same way. So when a man go in a strip club and you don't see him spending no money, that's him window shopping, knowing he ain't gonna buy nothing.
Right.
So whatever he see in there that he could potentially get his dick wet off
Remember
of
we was just
on the
saying
house,
that? We was just at the place the other day, and these two dudes were sitting
Sad
right
truth.
at the stage.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And they was just chilling. He was rolling up his weed,
Yeah.
doing his thing, and I said, "Damn, how come that bitch fine as hell? Why ain't they not
Mhm.
he ain't even
throwing
paying the bitch no
money?
mind.
No
yeah.
mind.
He don't even
Yeah.
care. Both of them was chilling. I said, "Dang, they just allow people to sit
And
in here
and
and
then
not spend no money?"
well, as long as you buying drinks, if you can't just be sitting in there, as long as if you're not buying drinks, you got to be tipping the strippers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you
So
can't-
that's why they don't say nothing to us, because we in there buying drinks and
Right.
shit. If we were just sitting down, they would be like, y'all gonna tip these hoes or
we be supporting ass because we leave good tips.
yeah.
And you know, there's a
And
cute
then
one
there was
with
Shit.
another girl
But
that
I'm
was
tired of
walking
saying
around.
females tip better than the men.
Okay.
We do.
You know
I
what
think
I'm
we're more.
I feel like it's because, like we were saying,
We
that role
understand.
reversal thing, and
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of niggas they looking at it, it's like, man, I ain't
Oh,
giving
that's
these
a
hoes
bitch.
no
I ain't
money.
giving this shit no
Yeah,
money.
I
Right.
ain't giving this
Right.
hoe no money.
That's fucked
Like,
up.
Shit,
you
really.
know, yeah. I don't know where
But
shit
it's like,
changed.
but it's like if you're in a position where you're actually, how much would you sell your body for? How much would you want? So I may not be able to afford. You know, obviously we always think we're, you know, there's no value to us. Like we're just what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word that everyone uses?
What?
But there's no value. Just like you're.
Worthless.
Priceless?
No, not priceless. That's the word I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
for. Priceless. So, but when I go there, I just know like it's just a respectful thing to do. What was I gonna say? I'm losing all my train of thought today.
So you tip without a dollar amount in your head. You just tipping
I
out of
just
love.
tip. Yes.
Right.
Right.
Feel that?
Yeah,
Thank you.
like there was a
I can't
girl.
get my words out.
A couple of nights ago, we went to Goldfinger, and there was a girl just walking around, and she was just like throwing her ass in everybody's face.
And
She was just
nobody
trying to get
wanted her.
somebody to, you know, get a dance, and nobody. It was one dude. She was shaking her ass in front of his face, and he's like this, was purposely trying to look around her and not look at her.
The bad ones never got to do that one.
But that's what I'm
True.
saying. But she wasn't
but
ugly.
she wasn't.
She wasn't
She
ugly.
was a, she
Nah,
was a
I'm not
nice
saying
looking
she
chick.
was.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she was. I'm just
So
saying
we
the
gave her the
bad
time
ones.
of day.
Yeah,
and
we gave her the time of day because I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
I
niggas
think
just
the
sitting
ones
there.
that's a little cheesy is the ones that the too forthright, where they know they ain't gonna get the money that the next one would
right.
get
Yeah.
due to the lack of effort in which she ain't really had to do much, but yeah, she got what she got.
Yeah.
So they be the ones like the aggressors,
Yep.
They nigga
That's
the
exactly
bucket,
what it was.
and they like, you gonna tip me? I was on stage. You gonna tip me? They come with the bucket to come talk to you. Yeah, I was up there. I ain't get shit. You gonna tip me?
Hey, that's
Yeah.
how them hoes was at
Bucket
Vegas
in your
Cabaret.
face.
At Vegas Cabaret, oh my gosh, they used to be so thirsty. Oh my God, I'll be like, do these hoes make money? Oh, hold up. We come. Yeah, I'll be like, yo, do these hoes make money? Because it's like they just begging, and then they'll be on stage and they'll be like, nobody throwing no money up there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what strip clubs kind of turned into. Like, people just go there for the entertainment and to drink
Right.
and shit. Like, they're not
Well, because there was
tipping
a
the girls
couple
anymore.
there. There was a couple there.
Oh yeah.
And I guess the girl dancing on the stage, they finally interacted together.
Right.
But then we're assuming it was a couple. It was, and he got up, went to the back, and he was literally gone for like 2 minutes. y'all.
Yeah, it
And
probably
then-
like 5 minutes.
And he came back, and then the stripper started dancing with the girlfriend, but he kept going to the back with
Yeah,
her.
that he kept
And then
getting
by
up
the
and
end of the
leaving.
night, homegirl had a bitch face.
Yo,
She
but it was
mad as
weird. It
fuck.
was weird because
She was
the girl
mad
was
as fuck.
dancing on her, and the whole time the girl was dancing on her, she was looking at him like this, and she's like rubbing on the girl. She's like,
Yeah. Like, I'm a
But then the girl turned around, and the both of them were like in her pussy.
Yeah.
The two of them was like rubbing it all in her pussy and shit. So I'm thinking like maybe she just got arrested bitch face.
I feel like when people say that they like the polygamy, they like all these things, it's a mask.
Yeah,
because
me
at
too.
the end of the day, like I believe in
There's
monogamy.
this girl
There's
on
no way
IG.
you can sit and pretend you're happy in that shit.
It's this girl on IG. She used to date Trick Daddy. On Love and Hip Hop. She was dating Trick Daddy.
Shout out Trick.
Yeah, and on the show she was fighting Joy and all his peoples or whatever. Not like fist fighting, but like arguing, going back and forth.
Wow.
But then now she's constantly posting about polyamory and this is good. Men aren't meant to be monogamous. Like all this stuff that she's saying, and I'm like, damn. I mean, not saying that she can't change her mind,
Right.
but I'm like, just a couple of months ago you was fighting over this nigga. Now you're okay with sharing? Like, that's why I feel like, yeah, it's just a mask. Like, you feel like that's the cool thing to say right now, so
Right.
you gonna say it.
Or
But
you-
I
or
don't really
gonna
think you're
do
okay
it
with
just to be with him.
it. Right.
But anyways,
And I feel like that's why a lot of people have threesomes. I feel like
Yeah.
they really don't want to
Are
do
you
it, but they be
single?
trying to make their
Yeah,
man
yeah.
happy.
you're single?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're probably the only
So
one,
you ain't
'cause
got no
everybody-
problems.
Everybody be like, yeah, I got a girl.
But you ain't got no problems. That's good. No
Right.
headaches.
And right.
But why? What was your last relationship?
It wasn't too long ago. It was like April.
So what happened with that?
Share.
Honestly, it was just something long.
Get in your feelings for
something
a little
long.
bit. How
Nah,
long?
not really something to get in my feelings about.
You be like, I miss her, dog.
On and off. Y'all crazy. On and off. Granted, we only had one real off time. Yeah, about 11 going on 12 years.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little minute.
Oh my God. I thought you was gonna say 11 months. Wow.
That's a long
We
time.
rolled for a while. We rolled for a
So
while.
y'all ain't over.
Respectfully, we over. Respectfully, we over. When I say respectfully, we over, like we ain't doing nothing.
Right now. But 11, 12
Yeah.
years?
11, 12 years, that's a lot of history.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe,
I mean,
probably,
we're definitely still cordial.
they grew
I mean,
apart. I don't know.
we didn't grow in a situation where it was friction. Where a lot of times the narrative in black culture
Right,
is
right,
always
right,
whenever
right.
Right,
it's
y'all
separation,
broke up because,
it's a
yeah.
narrative.
Rivalry
Like, you
against
can't-
each other, yeah.
It wasn't like that.
It just, y'all grew apart.
I really wouldn't say it was a grow apart or a mutual thing, but it was respected because once it was brought to the light, it was nothing you could say to defend it.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm
You a
saying?
man about your shit?
Yeah,
Right.
See, I love that.
Right.
You can't sit and I don't know what your situation is, but you can't sit and be caught and still lie in a bitch face because that makes us more mad.
Right.
I think
Right.
what had me more down about the situation, I really don't want to throw an upset on it, but more down because I anticipated for it to be corrected because I felt like what I asked for was so light. And that was just to not get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I understand, as humans, we tend to, with time, get complacent.
Yeah.
But you still gotta show like that spark for your nigga.
Oh,
like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Consistency.
felt like that started to detach.
Yeah.
And I felt like for what I was doing, I didn't hiccup.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I might have slipped up, but I never hiccuped up
Right.
with what needed to get taken care of.
Yeah.
So with that said, it was just like, why do I feel like I'm getting bottom of the barrel service
Okay.
in a situation I know I'm
So
coming
she's
100%
basically kind of
in?
slacked off a little bit.
Oh, for sure. But
but-
with time, I didn't just
And you voiced
cold
it?
turkey. As
You
soon
said
as
something?
I've been.
You
to
better.
the
Okay, I'm
point
just
where
making sure. I'm just
I've
making sure.
been, but the way I approached it at the end was, I told her, I say, every time we've ever had a fallout, I was always the one to try to fix us, to repair us and bring us back. So my last question to her, I say, so when you think I wasn't gonna get tired and take the tool belt off? You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, it just felt like it was one sided. Like, you'll fix what needed to be discussed and fixed, but you only fixed it for a period of time.
Right.
And then went right back to the ring.
Right.
But that's so crazy because usually that's the girl's perspective. It's usually the girl that's saying like, I constantly ask him
to do this.
Yeah, and he felt slacking.
Right.
Yeah.
And to not take from her, she did ask for things that she wanted, but I also felt like for what I did, for what she didn't like or approve of, I felt like, not to put it all on her, but the majority of the time, it was complimentary of how you set the tone.
Right.
So
True.
when I felt like
say that
it
all
was,
the time.
you, if I felt like you
because
already,
I feel like
you know what I'm saying?
you're doing something. Okay, that's gonna make me
Yeah,
wanna
you're a reflection
give
of
more.
me.
Right. So if you slacking and then you want me to show all this effort,
Exactly.
but you ain't.
Right.
What's the point of that?
Right.
You,
It can't
you
be
feel the energy,
one-sided.
You feel the vibe. Yeah, that's so true.
So
Okay, so do you feel like in a relationship, the man should be more of the provider, or should it be 50-50?
provide in what aspect of provide?
Like
take
you
care
know,
of the
more
home.
take care of the
You said
bills.
home. Okay, the bills. That's it. I won't be talking
mean,
about.
Yeah, I mean
home,
like
no,
the
but-
more of a provider, not just the bills, but like
But-
the grunt of the work,
Right.
like to hold the relationship together, basically. Should it be more on the man, or should it be 50-50?
I feel like we should hold the fort. When I say we,
But
hold
don't
the
you
fort,
think
I'm
like the
talking
man
about-
should lead?
No, of course.
Okay.
I'm not talking in a financial state. I'm
Right,
talking-
right. That's what
talking
I'm
more so
saying.
like
Basically hold the relationship together.
the same way I'm supposed to make you wanna 50-50 this shit mentally is the same thing that I should be vice versa.
Okay.
So saying that is, if we had that same mental equation, whatever's supposed to be held down from who needs to hold down what, it should go accordingly.
I
based
just
on
think
that.
it depends on the person's mindset. Because for me, yes, I would want you to be. I would the quickest word right now I would use is above me, like financially, status wise. Because for me as a woman, I look at that to be like, damn, like I feel like it's a more respect thing.
And I feel like where that
and that's where my humbleness will start coming in.
That's where I feel like that where they be talking about being submissive and women being submissive. I think that's where it comes from. Like if a man is not, you don't have to be aggressive, but if you're not the man and you're taking control and you're holding shit down, how do you expect your woman to be submissive to you?
Because a lot of
that goes into where you were saying.
And
certain things where it's like, all right, a woman's supposed to allow a man or give him a chance to do what he's supposed to do as a man. Yeah. But it's just like, if you know that you've been waiting and giving him a chance and he's not doing it, you're going to end up doing it yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like that's why a lot of women are so independent now.
Comes from.
Yeah.
That's where we started losing respect for men because men aren't standing their ground. They're not, you know what? I ain't gonna make my girl walk out to the trash 11 o'clock at night, go to the dumpster. Either I'm gonna go with you, hey babe, I'll carry you, I'll go with you.
Or I'm gonna take it.
Or let her go put the guy, like little shit like that women look at. But then also we look at like, all right, as a family we're growing. We need to get out this 2-bedroom apartment and we need to go ahead and start getting a house together. Right. Not a woman saying, hey, babe, yeah, whatever you want to do. So it's like as much, just like you said, as much effort you put into it. But we also look at y'all to be manly and take lead and take charge. Yeah. And then that's where the submissiveness and all that shit comes behind it.
I don't knock it.
Now.
But you can have a man who's income driven and doesn't have the mental.
Right.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said it's in a
woman,
whole.
Right.
It
But if he has a
plays
woman
part.
that could, hey, babe, like, I don't have to necessarily say I see what you getting or however, whatever, but based off how I see that we've been moving,
Right.
babe, let's level up.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might be a situation where he's complacent.
Exactly.
And it took the correct person that he felt to make that investment with to actually give him that seriousness, because that's a level of seriousness. Right. Now he picking off your brain now.
Right.
If you're trying to level up, you really down for this shit. Then if that's how you coming with the situation, so always pay attention to the fact that sometimes a man wants to see where he wants to assume his woman might be already.
Right.
Because sometimes if a man assumes that he's wrong and she's cool with that little 2-bedroom apartment, I leveled you up too quick.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no.
He said I leveled you up too quick.
It don't go
No, but
like
he's
that.
right because our expectations become more and more of that person.
And I
Right.
feel like that's
And
where
some-
social
and
media
a lot of
doesn't
people
make it
don't
easy.
realize that in life there's good things and then there's bad things. So you go through a level of good things, and then tomorrow you might lose all that shit.
Yep.
You never fucking know.
Yep.
So I would want to struggle with someone, go through the ups and downs with someone, and a lot of people don't trust each other no more.
Yeah, because
There's a lot
even
of
that,
trust
look
is
at that.
gone.
There's a lot of
Just in the world
athletes.
itself.
There's a lot of athletes, rappers, any successful men who were with a girl from high school or whatever. They struggled. They did all this, and as soon as he got on, he leave her and get with
That's
somebody
true,
else that's
too.
popping.
Yeah.
You know, so all of that don't mean nothing. I think, like you said,
That's
it's just
true.
like a trust thing. It's just like, damn, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me.
And I think that's why a lot of people resort to just temporary fixes because you start trusting someone.
Yeah,
But
And
women
after
are more temporary fixers than men are.
I don't think so.
What I
No,
mean
I
by
think
that-
men
what I
are
mean-
more
I think
temporary
men
Let me,
fixers.
let me make sure I get to y'all right, because I might be saying it to y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
But
yeah.
what
I
I'm
think
saying
so,
that
'cause
I'm
we both
saying,
said no.
I'm saying, like a woman nowadays will be on something like, okay, cool, you down. I don't want you when you down, but if I feel like you set my up, we can start from there. And then if I feel like that up is just gonna be stagnant, like it ain't gonna go up the elevator another floor, then I might go ahead and just. It's not 100% to that one man. It's not 100% to that one man. If a woman feels within her own timetable, because all of y'all have your own timetable in y'all head,
Yeah.
y'all
Right.
never have to disclose that to a man.
Right.
So if y'all feel like that time is ticking to the point where bitch it's about to explode, before you allow it to blow as a woman, you're gonna do what? Save yourself.
Yeah.
So you're gonna venture out and weigh your options.
But that's why earlier we asked, where would you mess with a girl that has nothing? Because I feel like women more give men that have nothing a chance than men
Correct.
give women that have nothing.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because a girl would mess with a bum nigga with some good ass dick,
Dick,
and she'll
right.
try to be like, okay, well he has
I'ma
potential.
help him,
Yeah,
right.
let me see where
I'm gonna fill
we
out
could go to.
applications.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help him. He can take my car. And go get his
Right,
driver's license.
exactly. But a nigga, like you said, a nigga with and a girl that don't have shit, he gonna be like, what the
Yep.
fuck can she do for me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know, but either way, I feel like if it's real love, everything's just gonna mesh together. No questions will be asked, and everything will just work out wonderfully and perfectly.
Shout out to Prison Bay.
Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like if you get some good dick, like you gotta lock it down? Like
Well, it's not necessarily
It's
that you
not
gotta lock it
necessary,
down,
no.
but sometimes you get blinded by that, you know,
Yes,
because it's not every day that you find that.
Right.
But you don't
So
want to
if
fall
you meet a
victim to
dude
just-
and y'all kind of vibe a little bit, you know, it's not like y'all click, but y'all vibe a little bit, and then y'all have sex, and it's like, oh my god, this nigga put it on me.
Right.
You gonna want to keep him around,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna want to keep him around because it's like,
But,
damn, it's
okay,
rare to
let's
find that.
Well, let's just say yes, it's rare to find it. You keep him around, then you start getting to know him, and you know.
Thank you.
So let's get to
he's-
the good then.
Right,
Let's get to the good.
I'm
Let's
gonna
get to the
tell you.
good.
So he's like, he's in his late 30s. This is my perspective. Anyone can feel uncomfortable or feel bad or whatever, but this is my perspective. He's 30-something years old. He still live at home with his mom. He ain't got no kids. He's still driving an Acura Integra. Like, after a while, that
Yo.
good dick, it's just gonna be like,
It's gonna wear off.
ugh,
It's
like,
gonna wear
I
off.
don't even want to bother with that
Exactly.
shit. Like, it's a turn off.
Exactly.
So yes, it could be potential, but then as you get to know someone, you get
Right.
too much into their life. Sometimes I just don't want to know because that becomes a turn off for me.
So if
even
you
they
had
give me
to, if
good
you
dick.
had to pick, I'm gonna LOL some shit right now. If you
Okay.
had to pick, right, would you deal with a good dick broke nigga or a rich little dick nigga?
No, big
Uh,
dick broke nigga.
Me too. Damn motherfucking right.
Why?
Because it's like
because getting good dick gives you good energy.
Exactly.
Like,
And,
dead
get-
ass.
and
When-
getting,
when-
and getting no money gets you what?
Well,
no,
the thing
because
about
I
it-
know I
just-
can take care. I
see,
know I can handle it.
That's where
Right.
the problem comes
I
in.
know
at,
I
though.
can handle it.
Right.
But
So
see,
I
but
wouldn't
that's
mind.
the problem. I'm gonna tell you why I said that's the problem.
I'd rather
As
get-
soon as I said, so what is it with no money? Y'all went to yourself. not y'all. It's never you no more. If you're gonna invest in somebody, we're still
well,
talking
no,
about
because
that
the
somebody.
question that you asked was,
But if
what
he
you want good dick or do you want money? So I'm gonna speak for myself.
No,
so it's like if a
not-
nigga is dicking me down, but he broke, and it's just like, damn. He's fucking me so good, and like she said, you get a good energy,
still
you
get
feel
good
you're all
energy.
happy.
It's
But then
about-
you get with this nigga that got mad money, but he don't fuck you right.
so then
You
how
probably
you-
still fuck with him, but you gonna be fucking with the broke nigga
You're
still on the
not gonna
side.
be
But what
happy
I'm
because
saying
you have
is-
to look over your
But
shoulder.
Yeah.
how are you mad at the result?
What do you mean?
I'm not mad.
I'm saying if you choosing the good dick broke nigga,
Right.
I'm saying whatever the outcome is, you can't expect because it's expected.
Well, no, because it could go both ways. It could go both
Right,
ways. You
because-
could be messing with the broke nigga with the good dick, and just like she
Right.
said, after a couple of months of messing with him, he's just like, yo, the dick ain't even worth it because
Right.
he's not even trying to step up in life.
Right.
The same way you could be messing with the nigga that got money with
Well-
no dick, and then after a while you be like, yo, the
Well,
money ain't
broke-
even worth it because this nigga's annoying
broke
as fuck.
Nigga is a
Now, what
very
you think
a
the
broke
ratio
nigga
of
is a
women
very
saying that
broad
is?
statement. If a broke could mean someone who makes less than me, as long as he's making. Now, if he's at home not doing shit,
Right.
then we have a problem.
Right.
But broke could just mean okay, he just makes a little bit less than me.
Right.
That's
Right.
it.
Right. That's true.
Right, but it could go both ways. After we
definitely
just
it
talking
could go
about
both
we
ways.
just talking about temporarily,
Right,
because
for
in the
sure.
long run, both of them niggas could be
Right.
good for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know
But-
a lot of niggas that got money that's just fucking worthless.
Right.
It's just like, okay, that's
But-
why you gotta flaunt
but
your money like
also-
that.
Also, it depends on how you know yourself as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I won't be able to tolerate. I don't care how much money he got.
Right.
If he's not dicking me down, I'm gonna be miserable.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be miserable, or I'm gonna go cheat, and then I'm gonna have to worry about that. And I know
Right.
for me, I don't like that. I want peace of mind.
Right.
So that's gonna fuck with my head. So at the end of the day, yeah, you end up looking out for yourself because you
Exactly.
ain't got nobody else.
Exactly. To
But
look out for
yourself.
you.
Feel that?
Thank you.
Y'all single?
Facts.
Yes.
No,
She
I
not.
got a prison babe.
She got prison base. Shout
Okay.
out.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Okay.
I'm a wait on them.
And you the single one?
Yeah, definitely
you been single?
Almost a year.
Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard?
Was it hard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still going through it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who broke up with who?
He did.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did that throw you off? Was that a surprise? Like you didn't see it coming?
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's more history to it,
Right.
but
Okay.
no, it wasn't a surprise.
Was it mutual?
It was just hurtful. No,
Oh, it wasn't mutual.
No.
Oh shit. So if he said jump right now, you going?
No.
no.
So what is?
Well, it depends on what kind of jump.
Yeah,
if
'cause
he
it was-
says,
it was
if he
a couple- it
says
was a
jump on my dick right now, yeah, I would.
Okay.
If he says jump, stop what you're doing, come back to me, no.
No.
Right. Sexually, I'm definitely still attracted to him.
All right, and see, that's where that good dick come in.
Right.
Because that good dick got her hypnotized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But mentally, I know like it still fucks with my head. But mentally, I know like this.
It's over.
It's over. I can't.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't.
No coming back.
No.
Wow. Has he moved on?
Not really.
Not
you know?
really.
He in a little situation, but he ain't
But-
move on.
You still cool with his family?
His mom never liked me because I was older.
Shit.
His mama biatch.
So if anything, she threw a party when when she found out y'all was over. She threw a
Oh
party.
yeah, because she didn't like me.
That's
I was older
crazy.
than him, and I had.
What does that mean?
Well, I was a lot older than him.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I was a lot older, but he was like he taught me a lot. He's the one who taught me. He put me on to Coley P
Okay.
and E-Pimp and Kodak. Even though Kodak was big, but I ain't pay attention to that shit because I was stuck in I was stuck in my
What you listen to?
era from the 90s, 2000s.
Oh, okay.
So I was stuck with that, and he put me onto all that stuff. And then that's how I even learned about before Frisco it was Fetty Feet. Like we used to listen, and my daughters used to
still Fetty
listen
Feet?
to. I mean, it's still there, but
Right.
I love Frisco 955.
Right.
Well, see, Frisco the crib, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Fetty. Fetty, Fetty in Tampa.
Right.
So, but Fetty
But
from the
that's
crib
what we used
too.
to listen to first because my daughters used to listen. Mom, can I connect my phone to your speaker? I'm like, listen, I ain't listening to that fast shit. And that's what I used to tell them. And that's when I used to listen. So I learned about all that from him. So, I mean, I learned a lot. But yeah, his mom ain't like me.
So he pulled your youth out.
Let's do what Let's say.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Let's say.
Let's say.
I don't know. She be
Mm,
making
what
Do
is
what
it?
Let's say. All right, so let's say you meet a girl, y'all on the same level. She dope as fuck. Everything about her, you like, yo, she the one, right? And everything going good or whatever. And then she come to you one day and it's just like, babe, I wanna bring somebody else into the relationship. What would you do?
What is the somebody?
She don't tell you. She just says that she wants to bring somebody else into the
Well,
relationship.
then that'll be my question.
Yeah.
Right, but she's like, that shouldn't matter.
It's a
Are you
dude.
okay?
Oh,
Are you
well,
okay
well,
with
see
me
that-
bringing
well-
somebody else
It's
into
a
this
I like how
relationship?
you talk. It shouldn't matter. So then, not because it shouldn't matter. It matters. Yeah. Because I feel like you telling me, like you ain't asking me
Nah,
shit.
but that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
that's
she's
what-
telling you, babe, I want to bring somebody
Right,
else into the
but-
relationship.
I feel like just the way you came off with that, to no knock, of course, but I just felt like it was you telling me this is how we gonna rock.
Yeah.
No,
So
Oh,
what, you
you're
gonna break
saying,
up with her?
Oh, you don't play that.
no, it's not that. But ask me.
She asking you,
If
babe, I
I'm-
want
if
to bring
I'm-
somebody
if
else into the
somebody else-
relationship.
There-
Not
if I
necessarily
sit there and
saying
say,
like,
hey, I got homegirl finna come through on tomorrow. We finna da 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 da. That sound like I'm asking you something.
No, it sounds like you telling me something.
All right.
but maybe that's your approach. This is her approach.
Right. Okay. and for
So
me-
she's telling you, not saying that you gotta fuck with the person.
But
She's
she's
just
like,
telling
hey,
you,
babe,
like,
I
babe,
wanna-
I want to fuck with somebody else, but I don't
Right.
want to lose you. So I want to bring somebody else into the relationship.
What would you?
what
would
we
you say?
is. What we is.
Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all was good. She perfect. Everything
Right.
about her, y'all click. Y'all on the
Right.
same level. All of that.
And
so
I
you
can't-
wifed her.
Relationship.
And I
You
can't
wifed
know.
her.
You wifed
I'm
her.
saying, and I can't know who it is.
She just telling you, like, I
Man or
don't want
woman, I
to
can't know
disclose
what it
that. I
is.
just want to know if that's okay.
I'm saying,
mean,
man
he
or
can
woman, I
make
can't
it
know.
Who he wants it to be, right? You're just asking.
Nah, she come to you and she's saying,
She
like,
didn't tell
babe,
you
that
then?
she's saying, babe, that don't matter. I just want to know, is it okay if I bring somebody else into the relationship?
It is if you win it by yourself.
For real, I would
So
need
you gonna
to
break
know-
up with her?
I would
Yeah.
need to know who
Oh,
it
okay.
is too. Now, who is it? That would make a difference.
Nah,
would
'cause-
that make a difference?
I wouldn't say it would make a difference
If,
or
if
some
it was a
guarantee,
dude,
but at
if
least I'll
she
raise
was
my
like,
thoughts.
"Hey, I want
could-
another dude."
I can at least sit there and be on some. But if it's another nigga, nah.
If it was another female, you might think about it.
I might think about it.
Okay, see,
Oh,
so,
so-
it makes a difference. He has to know.
But why? Why is it okay if it's another female? Because you ain't gonna fuck with her. You ain't gonna fuck with the other female.
ain't on that
It's just
kinda-
this gonna be her other partner.
he ain't on that kind of thing.
Oh,
I mean, if you got another partner, you don't need me.
No,
So
but
I'm
that's
a
what I'm
man,
saying.
too.
Maybe she want breasts of both worlds. She got you, her nigga,
That's
and she
fine.
got the other girl, her girl.
She already done had my piece of the world, so go to that world now. Go to that world. I ain't tripping. Go to that world. I want
But
like,
you
stuck
you
here.
would be down with a threesome though.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy though.
Yeah, but see,
So if you ain't getting a piece of the other the pie, then you ain't cool with it.
I mean, I got a certain moral I go off of too. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I'm super duper religious, but I am Muslim. So we
Oh,
move
you
by a certain-
Muslim, so you not supposed to be doing half of this freaky shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, it's crazy because I was actually dealing with a girl who was bi, and it was no issues until she tried to bring it to me like, yo, this is what I want to do, whatever, whatever. So I told her, I say, you know, I ain't on that.
Mhm.
And she was like, yeah, I know you told me. And she was like, damn, but I like girls. And I'm like, I feel you. But I still told you what
But I
I
ain't
told
with
you.
it. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want you to feel like I ain't hear what you said. I heard what you said, but
Right,
I feel like when you signed up for this shit, after I told you what I told you, because this was all before
Right.
we signed up for each other's. So you
What'd
said,
you tell
okay.
her?
I just was like, if
She-
I'm going to be with you with the potential to take you to that,
It's just
you know
me
what I'm saying?
and you.
Right.
Right, right.
You know what I'm
Girl,
saying?
girl
Girl,
or
boy,
guy, it
right.
don't matter. Nobody else
Right.
should be involved.
If it's
Okay.
going to be that, we can
But-
have that discussion to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
But
Right.
did you
But
know
I'm talking
coming
about on some
into
just
it
having
she-
fun with it, though.
Did you know coming into it she was bisexual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was she supposed to do? Turn it off?
Well, maybe he's looking
Like,
at it
do they
like
just
she
turn it
she
off?
bisexual, so that means you mess with both sexes. Right now, she's
he-
messing with
but-
him.
But you knew she was bisexual.
Right, but right now she's
She
messing
gonna
with
wanna get
him.
that pussy sooner or later.
I feel like when you got bisexual women, right, and they do what they do for their time period, yeah, it's gonna be a certain time where is this just a phase? Did you grow up out that shit?
Right.
Like, or is it just you forever?
Right.
I mean, it's
Nah,
different
a
in the
person
person.
shows you
No, no,
who
no, no,
they
no.
are.
It's
You
different.
gotta
in the-
believe 'em.
But it's,
They show you who
I'm
they
not
are.
knocking that,
That's
but what I'm
we
saying
keep
is it
forgetting.
is difference in the person though. we can't look at everybody's mind thought
And their
to say that what
characteristics.
you would think is going to be what she would think.
Okay, what if she said, "Hey, babe, you know, if you let me eat your ass, I won't ever eat pussy again."
She
Shit.
gotta go find some coochie, boy. She gotta go find it. Lord, she gotta go find it. Yeah, see what
All
you
right,
did.
so Tdripp, what can we expect for you next besides your Double Trouble song? Like, where you gonna be performing at? Or
Double Dare.
Oh, what I said?
Double trouble.
Oh,
She just gave you a new. She just gave you a new
It's all
idea
good.
though. Double trouble.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Double
threesome
Dare.
and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so yeah. So where can we see you? Where can we look forward to see you performing and all that?
Should be at the office soon.
Oh yeah.
As
Ain't
far as
nobody feel like driving out there or anything in Broward.
shit, just tell the hottest promoters in the city to fuck with me, man. I fuck with all the promoters, man. Rocky, IB.
Okay.
Listen, that's home team. Yeah, risk takers for
Oh
sure.
yeah, you know risk takers fuck with him.
Yeah, I kind of ain't mention them because that was like a default. But no, risk takers,
yeah.
man. Shout out my risk takers.
Hell
man.
yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay, so let the people know where they can find you and shit.
Shit, I'm on everything, man. Spotify, Pandora, the whole nine. Tdripp 954. That's my social medias. It's 2 P's on there. You just look at my page and you'll understand why it's 2 P's on there.
He pushing P.
Pushing P.
You know what I'm saying? I got my album actually. I'm about to drop on Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have an actual title for it yet.
Oh, because I was just about to ask, what's the name?
But yeah, it's a little EP though. Just
Okay,
something.
okay. So
Something
what,
to
like
feed
8,
them
9
with.
songs?
That's what I'm thinking about 8.
Okay.
If I do 9, it'll probably be a little bonus.
Featuring anyone?
Wait and see.
Okay.
Wait and see. Wait and see.
You like surprises.
Wait and see. Wait and see. I don't want to give it too much out, but yeah, for sure, Black Friday, we're gonna let it go.
Okay.
I got
Okay,
another
so I'm gonna
video
look
I'm
forward to
shooting
that.
too. On Halloween, I'm shooting another video.
Okay, so what, we
Oh, you have
invited?
Is that an invitation?
Right.
Are we supposed to get in a costume?
Right.
Y'all can,
We can.
Oh,
Where?
shit.
but not for the video though.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand it's Halloween, so you want to put your little costume on.
Mm-hmm.
Put that on after we shoot.
Oh, but we can just.
Oh, so the
come out.
song don't got nothing to do with
No.
Halloween.
No.
So you
Oh.
can't be in no Halloween costume.
No.
I thought maybe.
Unless you a dancer for Halloween and you want
put
to
these hoes
walk
in
in
that
there with a
dinosaur
2-piece.
costume.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work.
Yo.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, so y'all follow that boy Tdripp 954 2 P's. You know,
Just
And-
aggressive.
just aggressive, green eye candy, and it's your girl motherfucking T True 2 times, 3 times, every time. Blah.
Bow.